The Better Burger business has been on fire in fast casual, but to be quite honest, I see more wannabes than true innovators these days. Though the Better Burger business is growing at an alarming rate, fact remains that consumers are getting more and more savvy on the real burger makers. Foodable Labs has revealed that consumers of Better Burgers are consuming them at a rate of 3.2 burgers per month by the millennial crowd, 2.4 burgers per month by the Gen X crowd, and 1.7 per month in the group trailing with the boomers. This is the highest monthly consumption rate ever in fast casual burgers. It's clear that local and farm-to-table ingredients are leading the way. But here is the real secret to the Better Burger business. You need a story. There are a few that resonate with the up-and-coming consumers, but the one by Atlanta-based Farm Burger may be one of the most compelling stories we've seen yet. A burger can be the perfect food for the millennial audience. Pair that with the experience of homegrown and a little edgy, and you have just matched to a consumer group that is on a rocket ship. So here we are in another episode of Fast Casual Nation, and we are visiting the great state of Georgia and here in Atlanta with Farm Burger. And you know, Farm Burger, and we're seeing a lot of movement in the Better Burger space, but a lot of it is really kind of that, I won't call it the rerun, but it's kind of the same thing that we've been seeing in the fast casual space. What we haven't seen is really what you guys are doing here, George, and that is really kind of taking it to another level with a sustainable burger. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about what you guys are doing.
So Farm Burger, it truly is farm and burger. Our background, my partner Jason, man, is a farmer by trade. And he was raising cattle, raising crops, raising chickens, raising pigs, and had a small farm-to-table restaurant in Athens, Georgia. We kind of took that idea and said, let's simplify everything he's doing there and just focus on the beef and focus on the burgers. And that's how really Farm Burger came about.
Let's talk a little bit about the brand.
Sure.
So you guys, this was your original store.
Yes. Yep.
For Farm Burger. So
Yep.
you literally looks like a nice little farm and feed center.
Yeah.
That you'd find in some little, small town in
Yeah.
Georgia.
Yep.
Was that really kind of the whole look and feel that you wanted to try to translate to the brand?
Yeah, I think we came up with the term sort of like a urban rural feel. So there's some design elements here, but we want to keep, we've got our reclaimed wood and reclaimed tin and that kind of feel to it.
So, in this space, the question has always been in fast casual, there are some big winners like Chipotle, of course, which have been able to create, GMO-free menu items.
Yeah.
There are a lot of movement in companies that are doing a lot of grass-fed product, especially in the burger space.
Yeah.
But sustainability has been one of the biggest challenges for this space, only because of scale. Being able to take a brand of 5 like you guys are and go to a brand of 50 or 100.
Sure.
What do you think is going to happen in that space?
Yeah. I think it's as the different players, meaning the different farmers and producers, see there's more and more viability and there's more and more demand and they need to increase supply. You see a lot of the producers changing the way they do business and changing their focus on what they raise and how they raise things. So for us, there were the challenges of our growth, just going from 1 restaurant here to 5 what we are now. And since we are working with farmers and taking the whole animals and cattle and not just ground beef, we had to figure out how to go from 5 cows a week to 30 cows a week.
So how far are you guys going into that process of really starting to work with these farmers on that level, beyond just a supplier and vendor basis?
As much as we can, and I think we're always looking for those partners who are wanting to do that. And I think when they see that it's a really good, I hate to use that word, but sustainable business model for them.
Right.
These guys work really hard in their fields or raising their cattle or their pigs, and they see that there's growth down the road for them. And so we work with them and see what they need and making sure that they have enough capacity and upgrades to the systems.
What are we going to look at in terms of food?
So I think we'll do 3 burgers for you. So we'll do the gamut. We'll do a grass-fed burger, and we'll do one of our seasonal burgers, which is our peach burger.
Okay.
And then we'll do we call it our pastured pig burger.
Okay. Well, we got to get to that because that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, George, so we've had a chance to see a little bit more of your back of house and kind of how the chef puts together a farm burger. Let's kind of walk through the menu items here. What are we looking at? Let's kind of start with this guy here.
Sure, this is our grass-fed beef, and this is one of our seasonal burgers. So we've got our peach conserve from local fresh peaches,
okay,
the local arugula, and goat cheese that's made right here in Atlanta.
Great.
Next is our veggie burger. So it's a quinoa. It's a blend of golden and black quinoa
nice,
with some mixed greens and roasted beets, and a little yogurt and dressing is there as well.
Looks like you have some fried mushrooms there.
And then here, actually what we've got is those are fried jalapenos.
Oh, nice.
With a little bit of roasted bok choy and paprika mayo and the Chinese barbecue sauce. So that's our pastured pig. So that's our locally raised and ground pork. And we give it a little bit of a Asian barbecue flavor on that one as well. It's heated up with the jalapenos.
Good deal.
Yep.
Of course, sides with a burger like this, you've got some...
So we do all of our traditional French fries and sweet potato fries, but then this is our little southern angle to things. So coming into season right now is okra, so a big favorite. And then we do collard greens, which are their big traditional sides, and then our southern staple, the boiled peanuts.
Let's talk a little bit about kind of the future of fast casual, because we're seeing the burger segment continuing to grow, obviously. Concepts like yourself that are these more artisan, chefs that have really brought in some unique styles into burgers like this. Do you feel like this is kind of the direction of where we'll see fast casual burgers in the future?
Yeah, I think it just makes sense, and I think there's a draw to that, and I think it's even fast casual is still a lot about families and kids, and so more and more people are looking out for what their kids are eating and their families are eating, and so they're drawn to a place where they feel good about, like, the cheeseburger and fries and sides that the kids are getting, and they can get something a little bit more creative on their own.
So what's the future for Farm Burger? What are you guys planning to do here?
Right, so we really started with no grand plans. We came up with our first one here with an idea of something we could easily replicate in case the people came in, and knock on wood that they did. And so our growth has been pretty slow and conservative. It's been about one every 8 to 12 months, and I think we're still looking for different markets and continue to grow.
Well, you guys are doing a great job. I mean, these are some of the best burgers we've seen, definitely hold up. So an awesome look. Thanks for letting us stop in to Farm Burger. It's been awesome spending some time with you guys.
Yeah, no, it's great having you guys here.